Okay, I'm just trying to get the login bonus for Xenoverse. I'm gonna hop right on GTA. Actually, to make sure that the fucking audio is properly balanced. And for some reason, the game is stalling on checking DLC parts, so I'll just switch over to Grand Theft Auto. Not sure what's going on with that. Must have been because I was mashing the button during the syncing part. Very annoying. That or Xbox is actually just having problems. I don't know which one it is. So yeah, I talked quite a bit last session, but unfortunately the fucking sound was fucked. It's kind of annoyed me because I actually talked about a lot of things. So I guess I'll just have to go ahead and try again. Just change some settings very quick. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do the Kasatka thing very quick. I don't want to lose the hard mode shit. And I'll wait like about a couple days before I do the next Cayo. Okay. Alright, well I got access to that. Oh, it says now I gained access to DLC. Well, I don't know why that is, but whatever. Just wanted to log in and get my login bonus for Xenoverse, and then we'll get started as usual. And because the game is ever so generous, I have to re-equip the items that are technically DLC or whatever. And that should only take like a second. Yes, I've gained access to DLC, thank you. Like, I need to be reminded of a second time. It literally popped up the second time. Okay, let me just go back and equip if I even can. Here we go. Alright. Good enough. It's going to do the same thing with GTA 5 on Xbox One, not the remaster. LOL. Alright. Go ahead and move this. Close this. I'll make that open right now. That I need to leave plugged in. Okay. Just gonna wait another minute. And I'll finally get started, hopefully. Okay. But yeah, I definitely got to start making more dough on Xbox One version. I've been doing Cayo heists solo, unfortunately. I think you get like at least 2 or 3 Cayo heists before you start getting nothing but tequila, which is kind of annoying. So I'll just do other things, I guess. I think you have to wait 72 hours in real time, basically 3 days. I don't really get that, to be honest, but it seems to be a proper way to get things again. But whatever. Just gonna go ahead and check for game updates or whatever while I do this. Oh look, Power World actually got updated. I might actually start playing that like legit. I'll probably do that while I binge watch some other shit. I noticed I want to watch Summer Kagura first, but I'll have to wait a while for that. One thing I wish that Power World did have that Ark Survival Evolved has is a split screen play. That would make the game a lot more better, in my opinion. That's like the one thing I would love for it to have. Even if it's just one other person, I think having one other person would make all the difference, in my opinion. I know it's an Ark Survival Evolved clone, but it's pretty fun. Okay, it's not a big update, but an update's an update. Whatever. Alright, let me just get something to drink and we'll get started. Probably gonna be eating something, so may or may not be muted.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
As soon as you go beyond the airstrip, you must be careful. If guards get a good look at you while you are in the restricted area, they will know something is not right. Safest thing is to stay out of sight.
Okay. Let's finally do this again. But yeah, I don't know. It's I don't really sure what to talk about, to be honest. Like, most of the stuff I've already talked about with the title is stuff I already mentioned last time, but I still definitely enjoyed Dragon Maid S. I just wish that the new chick, Ilulu, oh my god. I'm gonna get caught, aren't I? What the fuck? I got fucking caught, of course. I can already tell it's only one of those sessions, I'm sure.
If you wanted to be treated with respect, it's all the skies. Just be thankful you are still breathing, yes?
But, I still like Dragon Maid. I'm actually more interested in seeing what the game is like. Apparently there was a tie-in video game, and apparently it wasn't very good, which is kind of surprising. Might be worth looking into that, seeing if it's like actually as bad as people made it out to be. I don't know. Could make for a video, I guess, if people haven't really talked about it. It's probably niche as all hell, knowing that it's an anime that has a lot of questionable sexual fan service, I guess, but it does pain me to say that the most loudest vocal complaints that mainly come from Kana and her classmate is the most dry of pairings, honestly, because Kana's friend just really has no character, honestly. And even as little as what Lukoa and Shota have, or even Ilulu and the other character, at least they're still developed, no pun intended. It's just they don't have much focus, and it doubly sucks for Ilulu since her character arc actually started out pretty strong. But of course, most of the extra juicy bits are in the manga. I'm not sure if the manga is finished. It probably might not be, but I really don't know. I did read up how apparently in the manga, Take, I think his name is, and Shota form some sort of bond how to deal with their own personal bullshit. Because with Ilulu and Lukoa kind of having a thing in common where they just like to... I don't know if you want to call it sexual harassment. I guess you technically could. But it's anime, so who fucking cares? It's, I guess they do form like some sort of bond with that, and I do think that's pretty interesting, but with it only getting 2 seasons, who knows they're going to adapt a 3rd season. It's actually a movie that came out, but I haven't found a way to watch it, so that's going to probably be a while unless you can find some way to watch it. I don't know. At least the OVA was kind of interesting. I know that there was one episode that didn't get a dub. I didn't fucking cry about it. I just watched it like everyone else. I know the OVA for the 1st season was like a Valentine's special. And the 2nd OVA was for, had an episode focused on the girl that Kana friended in New York. Even though apparently they changed it to Missouri for some reason. I guess he really did live in Missouri. I don't know, nor do I care. Oh shit! I actually got Pink Diamond, holy shit. And it's not even under 3 hours, so what the fuck, game? That's fucking bullshit. Stop. Pink Diamond and at least 1 painting in there. Stop. Okay. Holy shit, 5 golds with Pink Diamond. That's crazy. Well. That is fucking crazy. Alright, well. This will be a very interesting news from my good friend. But for now, I must keep on going. But anyway. Wow, the session actually crashed. I guess it was so exciting that it could not contain itself, of course. Whatever. But yeah, I was fairly surprised at just how decent it was. I don't know if there's like a way to read the manga like with Amazon Alexa or even Chat GPT or whatever. That could be fun, but I'm not sure how to go about that, honestly. But I know, much like with another anime I watched a while ago, it was Maid Cafe, I think. That one was actually pretty good, but unfortunately it only covered a certain part of the manga, and they never made a new season, which is kind of dumb since apparently it gets much more developed than what was shown in the anime, which kind of sucks because it was actually really good, and it's like, oh, it felt like the thrilling conclusion, but yet Has the words of Mr. Chief, I think we're just getting started, except it's kind of dumb how they did it, but it wasn't terrible. I definitely enjoyed it. I should also mention I did watch Dragon Maid and Dragon Maid S in English because I am English, I learned English, and I speak English. I think there was like maybe 3 or 4 lines that were definitely like, what the fuck? I know one of them was, I think in the second episode of Dragon Maid, I think, or when Kana gets introduced, Lukoa calls Kobayashi, I think that's how you say her name, a cuck and stuff. It's just like, what the fuck? There was another line that made people really pissed off. You know, I'm not into women or dragons or whatever, and it's just, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm gatekeeping or like I'm being ignorant about the issue, but it's like, I don't really see like a major problem with that. Like, I definitely understood what it was trying to convey. Like, is there something that I'm not supposed to be understanding? Or just something I'm like supposed to be hating on or whatever? I really don't get it. Like, all this talk of pure crap just reminds me of like people who want to go on about Metal Gear Solid or whatever, and it's just fucking tiring. Like, honestly, it's just so tiring. As my controller disconnects. Wonderful. Speaking of glitches, this damn game has a really annoying glitch where sometimes the submarine just goes beyond out of control. And I like had to end my life in the game like 3 times before I actually was able to regain control, and it was so fucking annoying. And it was especially during this mission, which is my least favorite out of them all, because you can just be killed very quickly by bullshit. And if you don't kill the helicopter quickly, you're going to be killed a lot more, and it just fucking sucks. So it's definitely my least favorite mission out of the entire Cayo Preps. Even if it is relatively short, it's just, getting there is annoying, and dying just wastes literally more time than you wish. I just actually hate it. This is my least favorite mission out of the entire group. Besides the initial approach. It really is that bad in my opinion. Everything else is manageable, but this is just fucking annoying as shit. Mainly because dying just sends you back to the surface, and if you don't kill the helicopter, you're basically fucked. And even then, you can just be killed from, like, ridiculous different directions. It just sucks. Not a fan of this mission at all. I hate it. But whatever, at least it's there's only 3 locations for it to appear, so it's not too bad, but I still detest this mission with every fiber of my being. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's also another line that was changed, like, there was a line that Lukoa said that people got pissed off at, and apparently the voice actress for Lukoa is one of the main dub writer scripts or whatever. I think she did fine. I'm not sure if she's an actual piece of shit, like with the dude who voices Treason now, or whatever they go by. I don't give a shit. It's I'm not really into the whole anime political side of things, so I don't know, but if there's something I should know of, it would be of interest to know at least. I think there was another line that was name dropped, I guess. They mentioned the stereotypical cliche of lollies and shit when they did the flashback episode of how Kobayashi and Toru meet, whatever. That probably pissed off some people. But whether you watch the English or Japanese version, it's not going to magically change things a lot for the better. Like, even if you like convey the language in a different way, it's not going to like magically make the anime a lot better, honestly. Like, it might add like an extra spice to it, but it's not going to magically like make it, you know, infinitely better than whatever. Unless you're like Capcom with how they handled Igrit or whatever. But even then, it's like one of many various examples of such things. But it's I don't know. The whole bullshit argument just gets really tiring, honestly. Like, they would have to pull, like, a 4Kids and, like, drastically reduce things and change lines. Because I know 4Kids was very notorious for, censorship, and especially when they had One Piece back then. They would, like, remove any mention of death, and they would just, like, change lines for the absolute worst or whatever. And even as much as people want to use the meme with the Shadow Realm, it was essentially an excuse to write out death or any mention of it so that the kids don't get scarred for life, even though I'm pretty sure even Batman the Animated Series and even Powerpuff Girls back on Cartoon Network showed a lot of it. Even with some of the censors they had to get around back then, especially on the animated series, but they still got quite a bit away with. Like, I'm sure they couldn't like use the full frontal force of what they wanted to show, but what was allowed through the censors was honestly pretty bizarre. But especially how dubs are handled today, it's not like drastically different unless you're like in China where they change the blood from like red to white, which just makes things kind of more hilarious in a way. But I don't think a lot of dubs are like that nowadays, and if they are, then that would be pretty bad, but whatever. I understand translation can be a serious problem, but like, when it comes to anime, if the message isn't so skewered, like with how they handled Tao Kaka in Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger, it's not that big of a fucking deal. I think Shaq brought that up in The Abyss a while ago, like really quite some time ago, how they changed some lines around in Blaze Blue and that kind of made him pissed off. I have to like look through it, but I don't really feel like going back into that shit. I'm sure everyone's cooming over fucking Hollow Knight Silk Song, and I'm not gonna bear fruit to such bullshit. It probably is better than Shakedown Hawaii, but given the fact that both that game and Retro City Rampage had a pretty big release gap, and that Shakedown Hawaii was just okay, you know, at best being an actual true sequel, and at worst just being a regression of what was actually good, is unfortunately not too uncommon in the gaming world. But because it's Hollow Knight Silk Song, people are just gonna forgive and forget, so they can all fuck off for that. Maybe I'll buy into the hype one day, but I'm not really bothered right now. There are actually other indie games I did want to go through, actually. I have to, like, find them files again and get them ready to go, but I do know that I have them somewhere. Fuck. Wait, this particular mission isn't too bad. If you get the one in the office anyway, I don't think it's that bad. It's actually very generous unless you're like choosing to not use the rooftop. It just makes it harder. Mainly because you actually spawn in the fucking office. Only. Wow, I tried to heal and I still got killed. Okay, whatever. Fuck you, game. The only thing that sucks is that if your air chopper ride dies, then the mission's gonna be a lot more annoying because you have to like get another one, whatever. So that's nice. At least you can't be shot while hacking, which is a fucking miracle, if anything. I was also doing quite a bit of game hacking or whatever in RetroArch on Xbox. I've been doing a good number of games lately. Nothing too special, but I'd like to go to have a bunch of multiplayer games ready to go, whatever. Now it's just a matter of finding the values for like player controller modifier or whatever for various games. I could like do a bunch of good shit. But speaking of good shit, not only do I have quite a good sum of money, but now that I have both of the Park Ranger and the unmarked cruiser on this version, finally, I can finally make use out of those damn things, which is always nice. I even got around to finishing that one mission where you have to the gangbanger robbery on the PC version. That mission's not too bad, but the prep missions do make it annoying. I'm pretty sure there's like a cost setup and it's weekly based, so you can't even like have much fun with it. I only did that one because it's the one we get the sale price for the unmarked cruiser, which I'm still going to go ahead and assume that it's the only one that works in that one agency mission, which I'll probably start doing those, to be honest, so I have like just see what it's about. I know I helped my good buddy with them, so I figured why not try doing them too. But there's nothing good on sale for tomorrow. I'll probably just end up getting the Vigilante. That's like one of the other vehicles I wanted to get. Could probably do some really good shit with that. And I also need to look up a list of what vehicles are allowed during heists or whatever. I know the main rule is that vehicles that have to be on ground and vehicles that are not stored in a personal like their own separate garage space, like the Kajali, the Toreador. I think that one was allowed for a while, but then they changed it so they can't use it anymore, which I don't understand. Rockstar's kind of weird with that sometimes, but I guess it's fair game to a point, but I don't know. They're really fucking weird with that, but whatever. Won't be too mad at them for it, I guess, but still, it's kind of weird. Okay. But this mission's also only annoying just because of the fact that the prompt for the torch does not disappear even when you go near it. So you could be like walking near it, or like I guess it like glitches out and you don't actually see it. So I'm thinking it must be an actual glitch because I just walked by it and yet the arrow was there. But sometimes it can legitimately glitch out and it can really be fucking annoying. Hate that shit. It's a very simple mission, but the fact that the arrow can glitch out is just makes it a lot more annoying. But it is a very, very easy mission otherwise. Fucking stupid messages. Oh yeah, you just start playing more about Metal Gear, actually. I've been kind of slacking off on that, to be honest. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna try to find a setting on here, actually. Settings. I don't know, we'll see if that works. I highly doubt it. Probably do some other things in this. Probably do acid lab sale. I definitely need to check up on the auto shop. I'll probably do some deliveries, I guess. I'll try doing the salvage yard thing. I want to see if you can actually tow the vehicle that you can get. Whatever, that would be extremely useful since I don't have to worry about damage or whatever. I'll have to see about that. I think driving from there to LSIA in perfect condition would be kind of nerve-wracking, but we'll have to see how that goes. Definitely got to do more progress in the PC version because I definitely want to start making more moolah on the PC version. But because it's, I don't have much of the upgrades on there, it's going to be kind of very annoying. So I guess whatever moolah I got from there, I'll have to upgrade the bike and the van, I guess. Or the lab, excuse me. Let me set it down before I get shot and die. It's gonna take even longer because of bullshit. Alright. Very nice. Okay. Fuck, I missed the big red truck. Son of a bitch. Alright, whatever. Ugh. Oh yeah, the latest video I uploaded, someone already left a dislike, so I guess my nearly hour-long video probably pissed somebody off because I was being negative about a show that I actually kind of liked, but not anymore. It's always nice to see. So, I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. It's just people being fucking dumb, I guess. Oh well. Well, at least the last mission's right here, so it won't be too bad. Yeah, it's just one like and one dislike. Oh well. At least it's something, but not exactly results I wanted, but whatever. I'll give it a couple of days before I wreck judgment, I guess. However the hell you say it.
The fingerprint scanner we saw in Mr. Rubio's office is state of the art. Ordinary hacking tools is out of the question, so we have only one. This is the backup which allows for
Wait, I guess these preps only really take about an hour, I guess, maybe give or take.
existence. Kept safe on the mainland by his head of cybersecurity. This and only this will allow us to hack the system. But first things first, we find his archives and head to the coordinates I have sent you.
I'll probably do some sale missions, I guess, on both Xbox versions, I guess. I already have a crap load of money on the PS4 version, somehow.
Location of the archives is rotated every few weeks. The current location is documented on the computer system in this warehouse. You must avoid surveillance.
At least this mission's really easy. It's just only this part that's annoying, but I guess if it's for a short time, it won't kill me, but still.
Just kill the tower. There will be circuit box not too far from here. I told you. Now the security team will be ready for you when you go inside. This place will be guarded.
Even when I try to throw a grenade, I still end up dying to bullshit, of course. Whatever.
I've seen you, yes. Better.
Why am I not surprised? Whatever.
We must get inside and get the location of the archives. I know what you're thinking. Hacking into a cybersecurity system is like pissing into the web, yes? Well, if I were American, I would agree with you. It worked. We have the
Such ridiculous bullshit. Anyway, no. I'll set my spawn point there, and I guess I'll do some sales, I guess, or whatever. I just hope I don't get like an annoying fucking sale mission for the acid lab, honestly. There was actually one acid lab mission I almost fucked up on, and it's because I hit a ramp and I guess the bike fell in a little stream of water, and I got a mission fail. I was like, oh no, I am not fucking doing that. So I actually quit, and I actually got reimbursed, which is fucking surprising, honestly. I thought I like quit out way too soon, but I was just like, or way too late, excuse me. I was like, no, I'm not fucking waiting a whole bunch of time because of some bullshit crash that cost me the entire waiting time. It's fucking bullshit. But I did persevere. I quit out the right time, and I got my money back. I maybe it took like maybe a couple minutes to get the stuff or whatever. I was just so pissed off. It's like, come on. One little crash in the highway, and the bike somehow ended up flying into the little stream of water. And I guess the way bikes work is that, oh fuck, is that if the bike like is in the water, it's considered crash or whatever. It's just fucking stupid. I don't know. It was just really retarded. I hated it. But whatever. I guess it does make some level of sense, but it's still extremely annoying. Whatever. Yeah, 5 gold bars. Holy shit. 5. That's fucking crazy. Okay, I can't deliver this yet. I'll come back in a second. Alright, let's go to the salvage yard, I guess. I'm actually curious if this one is like closer to the airport. I highly doubt it. Oh yeah, there's one here. La Puerta. Probably butchered that. Alright, whatever, I don't care. I'll just level it. So yeah, apparently, if you want to get like extra money or whatever from this, you can apparently either salvage it for money, but it won't get you as much, or you can deliver it to the airport, which will get you even more money. So you can basically either get quick money now at the expense of getting less, or deliver for a potential full payout. So I'm going to try doing that. Yeah, and apparently you have a 30-minute time limit, which is kind of weird. Not sure what the deal with that is. I just hope these are worth doing, honestly. They're probably not. I just want to see if we can like tow this particular vehicle at least. Nope, you cannot tow this fucker, of course. Why am I not surprised? Oh, you can. I just didn't hook it properly, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna fly this fucker very careful, like, to the terminal. So far, so good. So what? Of course. Alright. Alright, nice and easy. god. Okay. I'll have to get the cargo bob in the PC version, but I guess that shouldn't be too bad. Oh fuck. There we go. Bye bye. There we go. Very nice. Wheel of Deal.
Another week, another piece of good news from Jamal. Another excuse to pop open a magnum of champagne and raise a toast to the picture of you I keep above my hot tub. That is how close we are, my friend. It's so close, it's like, you know, we came up together. From the same streets. No diggity. Keep it real out there, baby.
Alright. You're stupid. Alright. Let's go and deliver a bike. Okay, how far do we have to go today? Probably very fucking far. Guess it's not too bad. Maybe 2 miles, I guess. Almost fucked up. Alright, I'll head to the auto shop next. Then I'll wrap it up with... Oh Jesus, I somehow managed to get by that without losing payment. That would have sucked. Fuck is it? Here we go. Here we go. Not too bad. Nice ass, bitch. LOL, the same animation from not even like 10 minutes ago. Godlike. Alright, let's do this last one. I guess I'll probably get off. At least I almost have nearly 5 million though. Probably will be in a second. I'll collect from the club too, I guess, before I get off. If I have to, just in case. Alright, let's see what bullshit we got. Oh, thank God, it's just the one drop off. Okay, good. I'm actually gonna do this in style. Because, hell, why not? Fair enough, I'm just not going to bother hitting any of the ramps because I do not want to fucking repeat of last time I did this shit, so I'll just cruise real smooth like. At least it's on the proper end this time. But alright, let me place a waypoint because I'm pretty sure it's going to disappear once I get to it. I'll just go there, shoot up the place. Yeah, it's going to be one of those situations, honestly. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. I can just, like, go shoot up the place, I guess. Use stealth mode to get out of it, and then just like come back like as if nothing ever happened. It's fucking godlike. Just in case I end up dying, which I probably shouldn't, but you never know. Flat mode engaged. But yeah, this is stupidly easy. Like, holy shit. I'll just wait a minute before I head back down. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's board this fucker and collect our pay and be done, I guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and hold on up, I guess. Want to check this out? Oh, I did it. Okay, good. Hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Okay, stop. Okay. Alright.
Guest services. Can I help you, sir? Hello?
Alright, let me just do this really quick. I'm gonna get out of here. Actually, let's go.